welcome back. Today we're going to look at simplifying rational expressions. We're going to break down how to simplify rational expressions in 3 steps. The first step is we want to be able to factor the numerator and the denominator. We want to figure out where will the denominator be equal to 0 because we're not allowed to divide by 0. Those are called the excluded values. And then we're just going to simplify by crossing out any big ones. So we're going to take a look at 3 different examples. The first example, we have 16p squared over 28p. So first we want to factor. So we rewrote 16 as 4 times 4 and p times p over 7 times 4 over p. Now, before we start crossing out any big ones, let's go ahead and set the denominator equal to 0. So if we set 7 times 4 times p equal to 0, we can divide by 7 times 4, or 28, and we get 0, which means that our p cannot equal to 0. So now, let's cross out our big ones. Cross out 4 over 4 and p over p, which leaves us with 4p over 7. So that's our first example. Example 2, we have x minus 4 over 3x squared minus 12x. Now, don't forget to put parentheses around your x minus 4 so that you don't try and cancel things out that aren't allowed to be canceled. So we have x minus 4 over, and then you can factor out a 3x, which leaves you with 3x times x minus 4. And our next step is to set our denominator equal to 0. Now, we can rewrite, this is the zero product property, rewrite 3x equals 0 or x minus 4 is equal to 0. And solve for x. So that gives us x equals 0 and x is equal to 4. Now we can cross out that big 1, the x minus 4 over x minus 4, and that leaves us with 1 over 3x. Now, for example 3, in this first step, we are going to have to factor the numerator and the denominator. So we make our generic rectangle, x squared goes on the bottom left, 12 goes on the diagonal. Now 6x times 2x will give me 12x, but adds to give me 8x. Find the length and the width. And then we have to do the same thing for our denominator. So that would give us 6x minus 3x, and x minus 3, and x plus 6. So now, setting our denominator equal to 0 to find the excluded values. Using our zero product property, we have x minus 3 equals 0 and x plus 6 equals 0, which gives us excluded values of 3 and negative 6. Now I can cross out that big 1, and I get x plus 2 over x minus 3. That's my final answer. Thanks for watching. That's all for today.